Actually, I'm just gonna present cheese making to you because we don't have to do anything but pour the milk and wait for cheese to make itself. In a little time, between 6 to 12 hours, we can have an amazing cottage cheese. While making cheeses like this, please keep in mind that not every milk is the same. Even a 2% milk that we buy in the store is pasteurized by different companies and almost at different levels. Because what I have learned through making this cheese is that some milk will never cure, which means that it's pasteurized beyond return. However, some other brands will work within 6 to 12 hours, which means that there's still enough bacteria within a milk to cure itself. And bacteria is what we need. Providing enough warmth and time, bacteria will turn milk into sour milk, which further on will turn into a cottage cheese. This is just one way to make a cheese. There are many other ways. In the next episode, I will show you how to make mozzarella. But this is a really light and delicious cottage cheese. We're starting with 2% milk, and I'm going to show you how to do it. So here's the first step. To start, we're going to pour a gallon of milk in a dish. And this is how your milk will look ready, or your cheese will look ready once it's done. Different milk might take longer to cure depending on how heavily it's pasteurized. This took about 24 hours, and depending on the temperature and the kind of milk that you're using, it can take anywhere between 6 to 24 hours. But the bottom line is you do want to see curds separating from the rest of the milk. So you have this clear fluid on the side, and then you have big curds. Now the next step is to warm it up. We're only going for lukewarm temperature, which we have right now. An important thing that I should have mentioned earlier is that we are using 2% milk. This cheese was usually made out of whole milk. However, there was a stage where the milk was set in a dish and it was left overnight, and then I remember my mom will skim the cream, and what was left was the low-fat milk practically, and we made cottage cheese out of that. So this is just one way to make cottage cheese. So now that this is lukewarm, we're gonna go and strain it. You can just use fabric that's usually used for curtains, because it's really fine and it will easily drain the curds. And as you see, I have a piece here, and I'm just gonna trim it now, and I can use this cheesecloth for years. It's great. And important thing, before using it, make sure that you wash it. Wash it well, rinse it, and then use it. Making cheese is really easy, and this way of making cheese is most natural, because it's bacteria within a milk is actually who is taking care of a curing process. Nice big curds here, and the enzymes and bacteria that had made these curds is actually bacteria and enzymes that our stomachs need. So this kind of cheese is light and beneficial. Now that we have all of it in a cheesecloth, just tie a knot, crisscross like this, about the same length. It's okay. It's all right. We're doing good here. Okay, approximately same length as I said. Okay, and here's the little trick that I use for my cheese. I use my cabinets. Okay, do it like this and like this, and then just let the cheese strain for about 2 to 3 hours. Sometimes it might take even longer, but in any case, we will take it to the final product so you can see how long it actually took and what the final product should look like. We We are ready. I mentioned this might take anywhere between 2 to 3 hours, but with the finer strainer, this took actually longer. It's been 6 hours since I have this cheese draining, and to find out if it's ready or not, you can just use your finger and tap it. See, it's nice and firm, and you do have an option to take it out sooner when it's still soft, but I kind of like mine semi-hard. And now we're ready to open it. Looking good. Let's just pour it in the dish. And this cheese is still kind of soft. You can have it even harder if you wish. You just let it strain a little bit more. So the next thing would be to create a new recipe using a homemade cheese, which I think we'll use to make cheese stuffed crepes tomorrow morning. What do you like best about this cheese, Mickey?
That it tastes so good.
It does, doesn't it? Mm-hmm. It really doesn't need anything, and it's light in its flavor, and it's also great for desserts. All right, we have our cheese done. What's left is surutka, or as my kids will call it, it's cheese lemonade. This is one really healthy drink. Now, if you remember, we started with the low-fat milk, and we have further taken all the fat out of it. So all that's left are fluids, and these fluids are rich in nutrients. A lot of good stuff. It's still stored here, and it's great for cleansing your tummy. So here's the cheers to good cheese and good health. There are many ways to use this wonderful cheese. My personal favorite are crepes stuffed with cheese, with a touch of cinnamon and vanilla. And my children especially love a homemade cheese strudel. But in any case, you can just use it as an addition to your salads or everyday meals, or just serve them on crackers. As always, it was wonderful cooking with you. Thank you for watching, and I hope you will join our channel and watch us as I continue to teach our young America how to grow, prepare, and preserve foods in more natural ways. Please support us just by simply clicking and joining. Thank you very much, and I look forward to cooking with you again. Bye.